Thank you, Uha. A very, very warm, needless to say, welcome to all of you. The sun settled down, so I hope you're more comfortable in your seats. Dr. Peter Brook, welcome. Osama, welcome. Jayesh sir, always a pleasure to see you participate. And to all our friends who are here from overseas, some of you probably visited India before, or maybe perhaps this is your first time, but you're in the best possible setting with the best possible crowd, right? And I see so many familiar faces, ecosystem partners. Thank you for coming and supporting us. So I'd like to start by giving you a little snapshot of what WeHub is. I know all of you have been at T Hub this morning. As Jayesh sir was mentioning, it's a part of our ecosystem, right? So WeHub was established by the state government of Telangana to support women entrepreneurs in both urban and rural areas. Why does that mean? What does that mean? And why? I get this question all the time. Why do we need a WeHub if we've got a T Hub already, right? And I always tell them, well, if you've got 24 hours, you can come and sit with me in my office and we'll have a chat. So WeHub works with innovators, both urban and rural innovators. And what you see displayed to my left and right is a combination of them. You've got somebody who is working on drones, to somebody who's revived a 450-year-old art form, who was going to shut shop but now employs 30 to 40 women herself and travels across India, right? So that's what we do. From idea to IPO, we support you in your journey. And yes, it's a mandate that women own majority of the stake in the organization when we onboard these organizations. Over the last 1 year, WeHub has transformed and sort of gained 10x speed, and I'll tell you why. We've started doing entrepreneurship programs for students. We've reached out to 25,000 students already and onboarded 800 of them. I won't go into the program details. We'll chat offline over dinner. We do special programs for Muslim minority women, Christian minority women, and also trans women. Why did we think it's important to include these programs? Because we lead the way in being inclusive, right? And the same way. So to ensure our support goes to the last mile, you could be an entrepreneur in the tribal district of Telangana, and you'll see some of the entrepreneurs today with their handicrafts. We support them from their journey, which is just at an idea stage, to them actually formally having an organization, getting their financial documents in place, having branding and packaging in place, and then creating market access, whether that's all across India, across Europe, or the Americas. So that's a little bit of a snapshot of what we do at WeHub. I'd like to especially thank the team who's worked day and night. If you could just come and stand here to put all of this together in a very short time. We have Taj, Nirmala, Kiran. Usually these are the faces. We get to stand on stage and speak, right? And then you see one face, but then it's all of these people who make things happen. So please, if I could just ask the WeHub team to quickly assemble. So when we talk about reaching out to women in the last mile, these are the people who are making it happen, right? So no stone is left unturned. So thank you all, and we hope we have better conversations. And I am so happy that Peter and Osama have brought the WSA here. What do digital solutions do for women empowerment? They do everything, right? They ensure the digital divide is reduced and everybody in the last mile has access to proper payments, proper information, and everything else. So, truly grateful to you, Peter and Osama, the DEF Foundation, to have brought this to India and in the state of Telangana. Thanks to Jayesh sir always for championing this stuff. We'll all be available for a chat afterwards. Thank you once again and welcome.